The continual advancement of our understanding of a musculoskeletal condition is what we do here. We're researchers generating the evidence on which to move the field forward.
I just love the feeling of racing. In elementary school, I used to race the boys on the playground. As I developed as an athlete here at BU, what drove me to physical therapy was just my interest in the human body and how it moves, how it ages over time, how it repairs and adapts, and I always found that really fascinating.
Kerri took a class in biomechanics and got really interested in it. She took that extra step of sending me an email and saying, hey, could I stop by? Could we chat? Are there opportunities? Kerri ended up being very good at picking up the work we were doing.
I knew I had a practicum project to do during my graduate curriculum, and I asked Kara, I said, oh, can I do my project in the lab?
She led this one project that looked at what happens when we walk carrying a load in one hand, because that's a clinical treatment that she wanted to understand the biomechanics behind and the motor control behind as well. Is this a weighted trial or a non-weighted trial? This is a non-weighted trial. But we don't know that, right?
The biggest strength about Sargent College is the professors. They're at the top of their field. They're really, really passionate about what they teach and what they do. They're approachable, personable, and they're always willing to help students.
The majority of our classes are taught by clinical specialists. Now, what that means is that person who's teaching the class isn't teaching it based on the textbook, although they are in some ways because some of those textbooks they wrote. But they're teaching because of their clinical experience, because they're in the clinic as well, treating patients. And I think that's one of the unique things here versus some other places. We also have the clinical researchers like myself who are generating the evidence for the future practice. Part of what being here in the Boston area has helped us with is the number of other experts that I can connect with to move my science forward. I collaborate with some folks both here in engineering and then with folks over in the medical school. We also collaborate with the computer science team in how we're doing some of the modeling, but also how we're tracking movement. So having those resources here are amazing.
I know a lot of students in the program who've grown very close with their professors. They trust them, they trust their opinions on where they should take their next steps.
Having that person you can go to when you're concerned about something and you just need someone to sit down and talk through it with, that's critical. I find that to be incredibly important for students to have that one-on-one connection with some member of the faculty.
Kara has been a mentor to me. She's been a huge role model. Reflecting back on this whole experience does definitely validate my choice of Sargent College. I feel like I have the capabilities to do whatever I want. It's incredible.